What is up, everybody? It is me, Supercard Copter, and man, have I missed you, and man, have I been busy, and I have been lazy. So let's jump into this video today. As you can see, nope, wrong way. This way on the other side of the video, you see that we have Suzuki. See a car? I don't know. All I know is supposedly this dude's crazy. The people from whatculture.com, Adam Pachetti, is like in love with this guy and supposedly he's awesome. He looks cool, he looks crazy. I'm a real big fan of the whole Japanese era. One of my biggest dreams is to go visit Tokyo, Japan, which it's on the to-do list. So one day I'll probably do it. Um, but yeah, so a lot has happened since the last time I talked to y'all, and let's jump in with some bad news first. Um, so the first piece of bad news is I have been losing like crazy in King of the Rings when it comes to WrestleManias. But not this time. The only reason why I have three of those losses free is because I was asleep and I slept for a good 11 hours. So that was 11 games I didn't have to worry about. The one that I officially lost is by one of the guys that's in my King of the Ring that has like all pros. But I think he may actually be beatable because I thought he had some WrestleMania pros in there, and it's not. He just had the WrestleMania pictures with Road to Glory cards. And we'll see. I'll see if I can pull it out. I'm not too sure. We're on match 40 as of right now, as you can see. And yeah, so we'll go crazy. First off, about this RTG card that's over here. It looks awesome. Now, it looks a little weird because his head kind of looks like it's off of his body. It looks like he's wearing a Michael Jackson jacket. But, like I said, supposedly this dude is dope. So, I kind of want to see um, how he does. I will watch some NXT and kind of read up on him. A lot of these people I don't know. Um, but yeah, so like him, I don't really follow NXT, which I should. The couple shows that I have seen with them have been pretty good. It's like old style wrestling where it actually looks legit and it actually looks like these people are fighting for a spot, which is what they're doing for the main show. To me, it's kind of like the whole college to NFL. College, they're fighting to get to the NFL, and NFL is just stacked with so many good players that that's where you kind of see more of the entertainment than the actual hardcore skill, hardcore like I am playing for my life right now. I'm playing for a future, etc., etc. Now, as you can see, my video capturing is still off. Um, really haven't been looking into why, to be honest with you, but I know a lot of y'all still want video capturing, so I'm still going to do it while I can. But yeah, so let's jump in real quick. Again, a lot has changed. So, um, when I spoke to y'all last, we were into the Andre the Giant Road to Glory. I had a gun Andre from Ring Domination. And then Road to Glory, that was the day that we got super swamped. I was out of town. I had some visitations, uh, and pretty much life, man. Life was kind of there. And I was able to get the Roman card because he was a WrestleMania card. And that was about it. I had like 3 hours to grind plus twos. And I was just not down to do that because Roman already 60 points that were left of his card. I was grinding plus sixes, and then whenever I only needed about 20 more points with him, I was grinding plus twos. So at that point, I was just like, there's no point because I still had to work that day. So I technically would have only got about an hour and a half of grinding, which, do the math, that's not going to work. So I did not get Andre the Giant Pro. Let me hide that one right there. But within saying that, the next PCC was Sami Zayn against Kevin Owens, which the Kevin Owens card looked pretty cool. I don't have a picture of it, but it did look very cool. A lot of people thought everyone was going to go for Kevin Owens, but they didn't. They went for Sami Zayn. So we just had a Road to Glory for Sami Zayn, and this time it went a lot better. So there he is, pro'd out. Everything looks good. I gave him a tough. I made him a tough speed Christmas kind of guy. I really wanted just to kind of like mac on his speed. But yeah. So within that, my WrestleMania freebie was Brock Lesnar, which his actual picture makes him look like he's from Doom character, like the Doom, or like Duke Nukem, like that old school. Like it just doesn't look like him. He looks super weird to me. So I don't know. I was like, I might as well have like the same picture, right? So I just gave him that one. This was from the Road to Glory of Sami Zayn. It's good old Roman Reigns. One thing that they did with these WrestleMania cards is they made it hard to put a different picture on there. Because if you use any of the WrestleMania pictures on any of the other cards, it has like this blue ring around it as well as like this little extra ring, which kind of makes it like mess with your eyes a little bit. It's kind of weird. I'll show you here in a little bit. We have AJ Styles. He was the team ring domination card, the very first one that we had. Of course, our team killed it as well, which we'll get to that because I am excited to announce some new members in Team Vermilion City, which now Team Vermilion City is looking like a pretty dominant team. So I'm excited about that. Heath Slater, woo! He was very first ever WrestleMania card that they basically handed out. I think that was on Andre the Giant's ring nomination. So yeah. Then I decided, hey, I'll buy one pack, see where it gets me, and I pulled a Luke Harper, which he looks like he's part of a cartoon or something with this design, but I still kind of like it. Then I got my pool, which was Mr. Eric Rowan. I really like this picture of him, but at the same time, he's still part of the Wyatt family, which, hey, if you aren't Bray Wyatt, your card sucks. But yeah, he's cool. Then we got Christian. He was the Team Road to Glory finale card, so that was pretty cool. Then in this team ring domination that we just had, we have Cesaro, which I really like this picture of him. Glad I got him. A-okay with me. And then Mr. Finn Balor was the Road to Glory for Sami Zayn, so now I have him. This card is still super beautiful, man. Like, yeah, it's John Cena, but I mean, beautiful. Just beautiful. So beautiful card. But yeah, so he's done. A couple pros that I have gotten. Let's see. I was able to get another Undertaker. Pro'd him out. Finally got Kevin Owens from the Road to Glory. Pro'd him out. Kane was pro'd out. I finally got Cesaro pro'd out, which I think I'm just going to change his picture just so I can see it a lot more. Okay, you see how it's got a little blue ring over it? over the original like light blue. See, maybe it's just the WrestleMania cards that make it look super weird. I don't know. But yeah, so he was there. And then I was able to pro out my Finn Balor because he was the. What did we just have? I don't know. He's one of the event things, and I got him. So cool. Was able to pro him out. Still have some work to do on him, obviously, but I'm going to save that for Road to Glory because I really don't care to do it right now. Then I pulled a Sasha Banks, which is going to be important because I will tell you here in a little bit. Any other kind of pulls? I got a Roman Reigns. I accidentally dropped down to kind of prepare my Kevin Owens to get pro'd, and so I pulled this. I was in the Survivor tier, so that was my pull, which kind of sucks, but whatever. It happens. Still like the Roman card. Still like the way he looks, especially with that card design on there. Looks good. And then Stardust was a... What was he? I think he was a team card that we could get. Something like that. And then there's Sheamus, and yeah, that's about it on that. I think that's pretty much it for pools. Let me show you kind of what I was talking about with the whole... Okay, here, I'll show you on Brock real quick. So that's Brock right there with the gold background. And see, okay, yeah, now you can really see it. You see it's kind of got that little ring around the blue ring, and it just makes it look super weird. Like, it kind of distorts your eyes a little bit. It's weird, but yeah. So I don't like those, but whatever. So we'll put Brock back. That's one of his best pictures. I've always liked that picture, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's it on pulls and whatnot. Yada yada yada. Sami Zayn's my new top card, which this PCC WrestleMania card is pretty dope. The name changes colors. You have the little bars going like crazy on the side, which, I mean, if this was Pro, you'd see that too. But the name is really cool. Just the whole card design in itself is really cool. Now, his proc is broken. Shocker. They said he would actually have a proc animation the next in-app store update, so it's going to be coming with the new update. There has been leaked footage of a Fusion Chamber 2, which now is based on a point system, kind of like your Fusion Chamber whenever you brought them over or you put them in to, let me show you, kind of, whoops, that's the first one. So let's say I wanted a super rare enhancement. So if I click on that, you see how it's point based, which each card has its points. So these old school cards are going to be worth 5,000 points. You have all those. If you were to... What the hell? Oh, it's only asking you for the old school ones. Dang. Okay. Alright, well anyways, in Fusion Chamber 2, you'll actually be able to put your cards, which once they add up to the certain points, then you'll be able to put them in there. So if you have a bunch of doubles or you have a bunch of like legendary pros that you want to get rid of, etc., those will be worth more points than, let's say, just a legendary single card that hasn't been leveled up. Kind of like the old school fusions where all you need is the ingredient. Like this one requires 3 common cards. As long as you have 3 common cards, boom, you're done. You just wait for the timer and then you get yourself a new card. Now it's on a point system, which should possibly, if they do it right, make the game a lot harder just to do. Personally, I wouldn't mind them not enabling the option to speed up fusions just because of the fact that you get those people that are willing to spend it, which is pretty crazy. Either that or just make it super ridiculously expensive to where you could care less. about spending that money. At least it's a win-win because you get the losers that are gonna spend like make it to where it's $100 to finish it. At least then you can have people that are willing to spend that crazy money, and then you win too, or make it $1,000. Yeah, let's see how many people speed up fusions then. Make it $1,000 just to finish a fusion and be done with it, and we'll see how many people actually do it. But from there was some sources that kind of showed pictures of like the how does it all work, and there was a legendary fusion that you could see of Sheamus, which JB did a really good job. Which, if you don't know who JB is, then you must be new to this. If you do know who he is, check out his channel. I'll post it in the link below. Really big douche, but a really cool guy at the same time. It depends on which side of the table you are with him. But he's still really good, really informative. Definitely someone to check out. But he did a really good job with analyzing this information that was pretty much leaked. And what it looks like is Cat Daddy's going to do a good job. If they do carry on with what it looks like and what it seems, is that the fusions are going to be maybe a point or two above event cards and Road to Glory cards. That'll be good for the whole situation because of the fact that that was one of the biggest problems that we had in last season. Once the fusions came out, these things were so OP that it almost made the event cards that were still going on worthless. Like, who wanted to spend hours and money to get an event card that they could just put in that money into speeding up a fusion, and that fusion is going to beat it every time? That's what was the crazy part about it. And now the fusions are just going to be on the same level as them, if not maybe a couple points higher on certain things. But it's not going to be by much to where you can't beat them, or if you were to get another event card and you procs and speed, that speed's not going to beat a fusion. Like, no, they're going to be beatable with the event cards, which will make getting the event cards that much more important, and that much more of people saying they actually want to go for it. So that was a good move on them. Again, it is Cat Daddy. They aren't always on the ball on things, so who knows? Maybe it was just a prototype and they just happened to put some numbers on there that added up to where, they're only two. Maybe they may listen to people who bitch about, oh, these cards aren't worth the money, blah, 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 so they make them OP. Who knows? It's Cat Daddy. No one knows. All we know is they're ran by a bunch of retards at some points. So, yeah. Also, during the time I was away, a bunch of people got banned, including names such as Katie Sweets, the man who retires and unretires so many times. They finally did. They pretty much made the decision for him and said, "You're out of here." There was a hack that was found, which they exploited the game, and people were just doing like this credit cheat where they were able to multiply their credits and they're able to buy packs, etc., etc. Katie Sweets pretty much showed that he exploited it, and then they gave him the ban hammer, is what they call it, which was pretty funny because his account is finally done. I think he just created a new account, and he's pretty much starting from scratch because he doesn't have any of his old cards from his last account to transfer over. So that sucks. May God speed with you, my friend. But yeah, so if you really think about it now, guys, we're in the WrestleMania tier, which this is kind of usually the last tier that they release before like fusions. And then even with fusions, it's not too long before season 3 comes out. This game started in February. The new season came out in February. We are in... What are we in? The new season didn't come out in February, actually. It came out before that. But the anniversary was in February. Point is, we're in WrestleMania. We're on our way to season 3 of this game if they do continue with seasons. Unless they pull a wild card and release another tier, which I doubt they will. But yeah, so it's just be prepared. All the money and everything that you're spending in this game, I don't want to be the one to burst your bubble, but will all go to nothing in the end. Because whenever season 3 comes out, you're going to start fresh, which is why a lot of the OGs stopped playing this game or stopped putting the money into this game. Because if you realize, once you get up to a certain point, you're going to be able to get these event cards easily. PCCs, maybe not so much depending on your time, but like the Road to Glory, last season, Biggie Dude, for instance, was able to stay up there, not have any problems with any of the events because he had nothing but event cards. Event cards could still beat some PCC cards. Some Road to Glory cards could beat PCC cards. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, enough on that. So ring domination is right here. There has been confirmation that the Survivor card is Sasha Banks, which is why I said that was important that I pulled one, because then that means I will now have 2 Sasha Banks cards, which is awesome because she's grown on me and I love that chick now. She's awesome. She's hot. She's everything. I love the fact that it doesn't matter what kind of match is out there. If Sasha isn't there, everyone is chanting, "We want Sasha." It's so disrespectful. But yeah, it is so funny. And at the same time, I can't blame them. A lot of these Diva matches are so boring. They gave them a new title. It's crazy. Also, one thing of the reason why I didn't make any videos is because I did go to WrestleMania. I had an awesome seat. I was super close. It was a chance. It was the time of my life. It was crazy. Everything was good. Maybe I'll do a video to show like all the photos and stuff and videos, but I don't know. I'm not that advanced when it comes to making these videos. But anyways, we don't know who the WrestleMania card is. There has been some supposed pictures of people that are actually playing, and it looks like Eric Rowan, but nothing is confirmed yet. And then, of course, the WrestleMania card or the event card is going to be Suzuki. That's what I'm going to call him. I know it's wrong, but I'm going to call him Suzuki just because. That is what the deck looks like. I already kind of dumbed it down a little bit with that Cesaro card just because, you know, it's whatever. Team ring nomination went very well. So we got the Cesaro card pretty quickly. We got the Sheamus card it was pretty quick too. And then we tried going for Miz just to keep it going, and we didn't get that one, but it really doesn't matter. The Shard breakdowns, we have Robert killing it right out the gate. And then he kind of just slowed down, which is completely fine. If you look at his points, he basically did half of the work on one card, so that's awesome. Then you have Edwin coming in at 40. You have me at 35, Tag at 32, Edge Punk at 32, which that is awesome. Edge Punk is with us. He's a fellow YouTuber. If you don't know who he is, check him out as well. Tag, one of the OGs, which is already awesome. Edwin, Robert are people that have been with us. They're always cool. Bort Crimple at 27. He's a new guy. You have our fearless leader, Lieutenant Surge, 15. I'm pretty sure he said he had a lot of peeps in his gym, so he really wasn't able to play too much. He was too busy battling, man. These Pokemon, they're crazy. You got Brennan, 13 shards. Mr. Patches himself, 12 shards, and then Roth Showtime with 11 shards. So good to have all those guys with us. They're actually loyal, and they put in their work, so it's awesome. My main goal is to be Edge Punk, which I did, so. But yeah, so there you go. I think that's pretty much it. So my King of the Ring is going pretty well. Like I said, I have a bunch of bots in there. but not all of them are. Let's check the standings. I should be in second still. Yep, I am. That Kaiser, he's the one who has the like fully pro group, so he's the only one that's been giving me problems. We got Boondocks, Korgel, Dude, Roadhog, Kaiser, USA, Mad Dog, Burning Hammer, Adrian, Slick, Angazone, Tito Santana, Ryan Nader, and Rey Mysterio Jr. So shout outs to all of them. We are in game 40, so only have 5 games to go, which, sorry, if everything goes good, I'm so tired. If everything goes good, I should be at least getting one WrestleMania card. Hopefully it's a pro or a Diva. That would be cool. Because we did get a new update, which, speaking of new update, so I'm at 28,733. My next ladder reward is a random Diva card, which I'm super excited. So hopefully I'll pull a Diva in this King of the Ring final, and then I can pull the same Diva on this or pull from the board. Doesn't matter to me. Pro Diva is all I want. But with the new update, they extended the ladder rewards to a 40,000 game and a 50,000 game. So that's pretty cool too. So that is it. There really isn't anything else, and if there is, I don't care. This video is long enough. Hopefully this is something that will help you grind, or if you just watch and you're just a fan, hey, awesome. I appreciate it. I'm trying to make these a little bit shorter, maybe like 15 minutes in the future, but I had so much to get to you. So much. So, I'll leave you with this. Follow me on Twitter down here at Supercard and I think that's it. Hit me with them questions, comments, or concerns, or pictures. If you see me out there, if you see our team out there, say what's up, send those pics. But until next time, I'm Copter. I'm out of here. Peace.